name is Joe, I am hungry, and you are at the Joe is Hungry channel, filmed and produced right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. It's time once again for the Joe is Hungry birthday shout-outs. Ziggy, happy birthday. Jhonatan Malena, I hope I said your name right. Victor Martinez, happy birthday. Jenna Curtis, you too. And Jackson, you know who you are. And a happy birthday from Leslie to Tyler. Once again, I want to thank everybody for participating in the food poll because you're sending me to Little Caesars to check out the limited time offer, the Pretzel Crust Pizza. First introduced back in 2014 and again in January of 2019. This Little Caesars creation is a buttery flavored soft pretzel crust pizza with creamy cheddar cheese sauce, mozzarella and Munster cheeses, and last but not least, sliced pepperoni. The pretzel crust pizza can be upgraded with an optional stuffed cheese crust. You can also get the Little Caesars pizza sauce in exchange for cheddar cheese sauce. Each pretzel pizza weighs in at a diet-shattering 2,210 calories. For you number crunchers out there, I have the stats on the screen and in the description below. On the good side, you can pick up one of these for the special price of $6.99 before taxes in Georgia. Is this a good deal? Well, it sure seems like it, but we won't know for sure until we do the Joe is Hungry weight test and calculate the relative fast food price per ounce. So let's waste no more time and roll the drive-through at Little Caesars in Calhoun, Georgia.
You got an order when you're ready.
I had an online order for 2 pretzel pizzas for Joe.
Alright, you just pull out to the window for me.
Thank you. I've got my pretzel pizza. Let's pull off to the side and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Pretzel pizza number 1 comes in at 169.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretzel pizza number 2 comes in at 160.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Sometimes it comes a little bit hotter than that, but it's still burning my hands. So Little Caesars in Calhoun, Georgia, you passed the Joe is Hungry temperature test. So let's take this exam to the next level and head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Pretzel pizza number 1 weighs in at 1 pound 9.0 ounces. Pretzel pizza number 2 weighs in at 1 pound 8.0 ounces or 680 grams. If you add them up, do the math, you come up with a bargain basement 29 cents an ounce. Now that we've seen how cheap it is, it's time to do the Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. We've seen what it looks like. We saw how much it was, and it's actually pretty reasonably priced, but that's not a strange thing for Little Caesars. And that only leaves one more test, and that would be the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage. Eating that crust is like taking a bite out of a salt mine. It is so overwhelming, it's got a saltaholic like me rethinking my life choices. The crust sort of looks like a pretzel. If you scrape some of this salt off, it almost tastes like one. I can actually taste the pepperoni if I stay away from the salty crust. In the center of the pizza, the cheddar cheese is yellow and runny. It tends to stick to the inside of my mouth. In spite of that, it doesn't have a bad flavor. It actually goes okay with the pepperoni. Every time I try to focus on the flavor, I get distracted by the salt. I went back to the nutritional stats, which I really didn't pay attention to when I started the video, and this thing has over 11,000 milligrams. That's 5 days worth of salt in one pizza. If you're on a sodium restriction, run for your life. If you're not, you probably will be soon. Some of you may actually love this thing. Leave it in the comments. Now it's time to give this thing a score. If y'all don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once in a lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of food hell. So let's go ahead and give this thing the number that it truly deserves. If you stay away from the edges, you can eat it. I'll go 5-4. That's my number, that's my review, and hopefully we'll see you all again in the next video.